अपना सेटिंग में बोला इसको गोल भी बना सकते हो, लंबे भी बना सकते हो, जैसी आपकी इच्छा है। हम इसको इस तरह से बनाएंगे, हल्का सा गोल नहीं बनाएंगे। ये आटा नरम रहेगा तो बढ़िया सा बनेगा ये। बना बना के आप इसको रख सकते हो, फ्रिज में रखोगे तो 2 से 3 दिन चल भी जाएगा। जब भी गोविंद गट्टा करी खाने का मन हो, ग्रेवी बनाई।
Good evening to all of you. Can you all see me and hear me? If you can, just put a yes in the chat box, all of you. Great. So I wish my sound is loud and clear. Okay, good, good, good. Very nice, very nice. So, yeah, good, good. Uh, Anita, Monali, Nidhi, Nirmala Devi, Akanksha, Divya. Yeah, good evening, Divya. Mayur, one plus. Okay. Uh, okay. Jimli, Divya. Okay. FB Singh, Sushma. Good evening, all of you. Ankit, good evening. Okay. That's nice. Ramya, good evening. Krishna Kant, good evening. Good evening to all of you. Marisha Arora. Uh, are you there? Good evening, Marisha. Your picture looks interesting. Is that some kind of salad or something? Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Yes, okay, okay. Did you make it or was it just a picture like that? Okay, it's a picture. Okay, fine, fine, fine. I had made the salad long ago. I really love cooking and especially salads. Okay, Anita, good evening to you. Satish, good evening. Anuradha, Narendra Kumar, not getting the sound. I think you need to check yours. All others are getting, I believe, right? All others are able to hear me. Okay, yeah. So I think just 1 minute, Narendra. Okay, great. Narendra, I have messaged you. Please do not write anything on the screen, please. It will be difficult for me to focus. I can get your message. I can get your message. I've already sent you. Okay. Okay. All right. Neerja Kumari, you have raised your hands. There's something which you want to know. Uh, good evening, Avatar Singh. Okay, great. Okay, okay. All right. All right. So, yeah. So let us start off. I think it is, yeah. Good evening to all of you once again. And let me start off. You can put your doubts or if you have any questions, you can put it in the chat box. I've kept you on mute essentially. I didn't want to do that, but I would request all of you to mute yourself on your own that will be better, right? Yeah, we will. The recordings will be given to you. Recordings will be given to you. Okay, fine. Okay. So good evening, all of you once again, and welcome to this webinar on Certified STEM and STEM Robotics course by UP Educators. Let us proceed ahead. And first of all, before I start itself, let me thank all of you for being present today in the evening and taking out time to be with us. And I'm dead sure that each one of you is seriously interested in knowing something about STEM and STEM robotics. I will try and make it as interactive as possible. I would expect all of you to interact with your chat box, right? Right now, I'm keeping the mic on mute for time being, but later on, I will be switching it on. Okay. Right. So please interact and let us enjoy this session. Okay. The idea is not me lecturing you or you sitting like a student there. The idea is to interact because ultimately what we do today is going to be useful to some student somewhere tomorrow. Okay. Good evening. Good evening to all of you. Fine. So let me start off by uh, telling you something about about us. We update, we uplift, we upkeep, we upgrade, we upskill. We are up educators. We at Up Educators, we are academic partnership with Google for Education, Cambridge International, MEPSC, Skill India, STEM.org, Skills for Innovation, OTHM, NASCOM, and ETHE. We are India's leading institute to offer instructor-led training courses to educators. We upskill educators to focus with a focus on 21st century pedagogy, AI tools, innovative teaching practices, and digital tools. Our main goal is to enhance learning experiences and improve learning outcomes. We have trained over 1 lakh plus educators. We have trained educators from 20,000 odd schools and colleges. We have trained teachers from around 25 countries around the world. We are the largest teacher community on social media with over 5 lakh plus followers in India. We have got 4.8 out of 5 ratings on Google reviews by over 4,000 plus educators. Right. So we at Up Educators organize international Olympiads for different subjects. We have got immense coverage from portals like Z News, Hindustan Times, Business Standard, The Print, and so on. Right? We conduct Olympiads in international Olympiads such as Primary Teachers Olympiad, English Teachers Olympiad, Science Teachers Olympiad, Pre-Primary Teachers, Maths Teachers Olympiad, Digital Teachers Olympiad, and AI for Innovative Teaching Olympiads. And what you see on the left side is the certificate that you would be getting on participating with the all right, just 1 minute. Namrata, you'll have to just check, please check your system. Okay, so for participating in the Olympiads, you get a certificate. Next is Up Educators have had a lot of initiatives along with Google for Education because we are partners with Google. Therefore, we conduct a lot of nationwide AI training programs. We have a commitment to train about 10,000 educators around the country, right? And we also have programs for Google for Education program to train about 20,000 faculty and students around the country. Now, kindly do not write on the screen, please. Okay. UpEducators initiatives include UpEducate AI. Now, this is something which is very interesting, wherein UpEducators have tied up with Intel in launching a particular laptop, right? And the specialty of that laptop is the AI part of it can be used without the internet, right? The Intel has installed a chip in that laptop which can be used even without the internet, so that therefore what happens is your data is within your laptop, it doesn't go online. So this particular chip based AI platform is of great use to teachers, and the entire AI platform is oriented for teachers, right? We also have a tie-up with NASSCOM Future Skills for advanced AI course, as well as STEM educators course. Now, the STEM educators course, what I'm talking to you today, is essentially going to be certified also by NASSCOM. So you get a Government of India recognized certificate, right? So we are in a process of training 20,000 teachers on information literacy about AI, right? So it essentially involves critical skills to identify, verify, and responsibly use information, right? Okay. Now, the popular courses offered by Kirti, would you kindly stop? Yeah, because that distracts me. It becomes a bit difficult. Okay. So we have courses for Google Certified Educators, Level 1, Level 2, Google Certified Trainer, AI course for educational leadership, Advanced AI for Educators course, online teaching course for educators, Cambridge International Certificate and Diploma in Teaching and Learning. All these these are certificates which are recognized worldwide. ETHE Award for Training and Higher Education, Innovative Teaching Practices, Instructional Design course by Skill India. Right now, the one which I'm talking to you about is STEM Certified Teachers, Drone for Educators, and STEM Robotics course for educators. We also have Early Childhood Care Education, Nursery Teachers Training course, Montessori Teachers Training course. Now, if for those of you who are interested in any of these, you're free to visit upeducators.com website to get further details. Yeah. Manjuda is telling that your pages are not visible. So I believe all of you are able to see it, right? Yeah, I think it's visible. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah. Now let us proceed further. Just to give you an introduction about myself, my name is T. Anil Gangadharan. I am a retired flight engineer from the Indian Navy. I have 36 years of experience teaching physics and chemistry. After my retirement, I continued my passion for teaching. I teach essentially for JEE and NEET entrance exams. I am a DGCA certified drone pilot and drone instructor. And right now, I am a trainer at UpEducators. Right. Good evening to all of you, those who have joined in new. This is the aircraft which I was flying once upon a time. And what you see down below is the cockpit of that aircraft which I was flying. So if you see, there is a pilot seat and a co-pilot seat. The left one is the pilot seat, the right one is a co-pilot seat, and the flight engineer seat is in between these two. So I was responsible for controlling all the 4 engines of this aircraft, including startup, landing, all those things. And what you see in front are all the gauges. And on the top, what you see on the top part of the seat, on above it, what you see is the fire extinguishing system of the engines, just in case if there is a fire in any of the engines, etc. Right. This is the aircraft that I'm flying now, that is drones, right? And this is the controller of that aircraft. Now, why I put this over here is because to tell you how things are changing in the world, right? Drastic changes. Now, there might be occasions when you find a lot of a lot of development work going on in the country, right? A lot of flyovers being built, this, that. So how is it that the government is finding money for all these things, right? One of the important secrets of this, which most people are not aware, is I'll just tell you this. This aircraft of the Indian Navy was used in peacetime. It used to be used, although for training and other purposes, that's a different story. In addition to that, for civilian requirements, we used to fly this aircraft for photography, survey, relief work, flood relief work, all those things, for picking up stranded people. So all these things we used to do using this aircraft. Now you can imagine Goa's Mopa Airport, Cochin International Airport, all these things were surveyed using our aircraft, right? So now you can imagine this aircraft takes about 26.5 tons of fuel, and the fuel is kerosene basically. So if this aircraft has to take off, crores of rupees would be expended in just one takeoff and landing. But now this entire job is being done by this drone, right? And the drone requires only a few batteries, right? The photography is far more accurate, far more high resolution as compared to the aircraft, right? So which means that the government is saving crores of rupees in peacetime by simply using drones. Now, what my emphasis is that there is tremendous amount of development taking place in the field of technology. And we teachers, we need to keep ourselves updated. And for me, if somebody asks me what is my hobby, this is my hobby. I love collecting certificates. These are just a few of the certificates that I have had, right from generative AI. Kindly stop writing on the screen, please, because if this distracts me, then it will be difficult for me to continue, right? So I request all of you to kindly refrain from using your pen, right? So including science of cooking. Kavita, please, I'll have to remove Kavita in case if you're not able to. Kindly, please do not. All right. Okay. So just 1 minute. Yes, it is my hobby, Jyoti. Yes, it is my hobby. I am right now doing 3 courses. Right? Okay, fine. So I love collecting certificates. I keep learning something or the other, right? Yeah. Now, before we continue, I want to ask all of you, what brought major changes in the education system over a period of time? Kindly put it in your chat box, all of you. Kindly put it in your chat box, all of you. What brought major changes in the education system over a period of time? What is the main cause for changes which are being brought about in the education system? Technology development after COVID, okay, technology, AI, exposure, inclusion of AI, okay, over a period of time. I'm talking about over a period of time. Learner centered skills, okay, I can see a lot of interaction happening. Very good. I really love this environment where all of you are, yeah, thinking pattern, critical thinking, technology, practical based learning. Oh, very good, very good. I love that everybody is interacting. Please do put in your comments in the chat box. I would be very happy to see them, right? It gives me an idea about what you are thinking. Great. Smart board learning, shift from rote learning, NEP 2020, fantastic. Right. One very important aspect which is the reason for education changes taking place in education over a period of time, is jobs and industry. Isn't that correct? We have to keep pace with the jobs and industry. Yes or no? We have to keep pace with that. Right. So education system has to change as per the requirements of the jobs and industry. During the agricultural revolution, before the agricultural revolution happened, people were hunter gatherers. Right. There was no formal education as such. Right. They would just go by instincts. There was no any formal education. But then with the agricultural revolution coming in, learning was becoming informal, but learning was happening. The people used to train their siblings, people used to train their children to do the same thing what they did, right? So farming and irrigation, actually people learned from their family setup, right? Now this kind of a system happened during the agricultural revolution, but major changes took place in the early 18th century during the first industrial revolution, wherein there was a need for basic literacy and numeracy. Therefore, elementary schools started being set up, right? Basically, they were essential for operating machinery. The second industrial revolution, people, especially during the late 19th century and the earlier 20th century, when there was mass productions happening, schools started adapting themselves and started teaching technical subjects because those subjects were required to get the jobs during that time, right? Making education more practical. And imagine this is happening in the 19th century, right? So late 19th and early 20th century, the education system was gearing up students to meet the requirements of the industry. The third industrial revolution, which took place in mid 20th century, introduced computers and started transforming the workplaces. Because of this, what happened was the schools began emphasizing on maths, computer science, problem solving, analytical thinking, etc., etc. So digital tools like calculators, computers, they all started coming into the market. Now, all this happened because of the industrial revolution taking place over centuries. Now the question arises is, what impact is the fourth industrial revolution having? Right? What impact is the fourth industrial revolution having? Now, if you see let's take the case of healthcare. In healthcare, as of today, even today, we can see that the operations, the surgery, the doctor's hand has to be there over there, right? The doctor does it personally. But over a period of time, it is going to be done by robots, right? Now, if you might be aware, recently there was a case wherein operation was conducted somewhere in China by a doctor sitting in Japan, right? So such kind of change is happening in the technology in healthcare sector. If you look at agriculture, where it used to be manual labor once upon a time, nowadays most of the cultivation is being done in greenhouses in automated environments, right? So this is going to be a very important change as well. Now, if you look at the military, right, as you know, the war which is going on right now, and thank God things have started settling down in both the places, right? But these wars are being fought with very minimal amount of human casualty, right? And that is because of the advent of technology. Nowadays, drones are being used for warfare. Now, another important aspect is about courier services. Till now, because I am into the field of drones, I can tell you for confidence that this is going to happen very soon, wherein drones are going to be the last minute delivery machine, right? So what is going to happen now? Your delivery boys are coming with the package to your house, right? So it may not happen that the drones will deliver the goods right in front of your door. That may not happen very soon. But what will happen is the drones will bring it till the distribution point. And from there, human will bring it till your house. So, but the delivery will become much faster, right? And it will become more reliable, right? So this is what is happening in the world now. Things are changing very fast. If you look at the manufacturing industry, right? Cars used to be built by humans, welding and all painting and everything is done by humans. But now if you go to even the Maruti 800 factory, even there they are using robots for mass production. So where thousands of people used to work, now the work is being done by a few people who operate the robots. Right. Now, how about STEM? The fourth industrial revolution focuses on AI, robotics, IoT, drone, biotechnology, and data analytics. Now, these are the focus areas in today's world. Right. Now, K to 12 education is evolving to meet these demands, and it is focusing mainly on STEM, that is integrating science, technology, engineering, mathematics, coding, robotics, drone, and literacy, right? Real world applications. That is what is the focus today on, right? So the fourth industrial revolution focuses more on STEM education and real world applications, right? Now, let's explore STEM in more details. Now, I want all of you to put in your view, right? In your view, what is the importance of STEM? What is the importance of STEM and why do you think STEM is essential? Right? Why do you need to be involved with STEM? Please put it in your chat box. Okay, you can switch on your mic, maybe individually you can unmute. I have allowed you to unmute. You can, if anybody wants to speak out, you can tell me. If anybody wants to speak out, you can put up your hand and I will open you for, yeah. Computational thinking and AI. Khushbu, okay, great. For individual identity for development, building more innovative future.
Can
Okay,
I, sir?
who is this?
Anita.
Yeah, go ahead, Anita. Tell me.
It develops critical thinking, problem solving, and creative thinking, as well as they can come up with more innovation.
Okay, great, 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 great. Okay, is there anybody else who wants to put it in? Anything else anybody wants to say?
Hello, sir. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, go ahead, please introduce yourself. Tell me.
So my name is Dikshant Malik.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, as the technological advancement is going on,
Yep.
by the application of the STEM, students can think critically and they can also design some smart techniques around the daily lives also, like smart houses by using smart home system by using IoT and all.
Great, great, great. Okay. Anybody else? Anybody else would like to put in? Yeah, I'm seeing quite a few have put. I think this is, yeah, go ahead. Tell me, who is this?
This is Nikhat Nasim Sheikh. Sir, I want to say that we instead of exploring STEM, we can explore STEAM, that is science, technology, engineering, arts, and mathematics.
Good, good, good. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, fantastic. Yeah, Nikita, tell me.
Nikhat it is.
Pardon?
Nikhat.
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead. Tell me.
Good evening, sir. This is
Good evening.
Nivedita from Lucknow.
Yeah,
Sir, I'm working with City Montessori School, and in our campus, in our school, we are already following STEAM, and wherein the children they are able to integrate with other subjects. We
fantastic. Very, very good. Very good. Very good.
lot of experiments where children
Yes.
integrate different subjects in them.
Fantastic, fantastic. So, so all of you have got some idea about the STEM. Now, there is something which is very important, which all teachers should be actually aware about. Now, tell me, how many of you recognize this thing? Please put it in your chat box. Yep. What is this item that I'm showing you on the screen? What is this item that I'm showing you on the screen? Glucometer. Glucometer. That's right. Okay, good. So this glucometer, tell me, what is the role of doctor? What is the role of a doctor in creating this glucometer or in inventing this glucometer? What could be the role of a doctor in this? MBBS doctor.
Hello.
Yeah, go ahead.
Sir, I am Vijay Lakshmi from J&K. Sir,
Yeah,
this is
yeah.
this we
One-
use for the blood glucose monitor.
Yes, I got it. What is the role of doctor in developing this?
Measuring blood sugar level.
Okay. Now my question is that what is the role of a doctor in developing this particular machine? Actually, minimal, possibly even none. But there is a designer who is there. There is an electronic engineer required for this. There is a chemical engineer required who will be able to give the surface chemistry in sucking the blood into it. Somebody would be using the electrical people would be involved. A design thinking expert would be involved in actually designing the size of this device and the monitor of the screen and all those things. So the doctor's role is minimal. Now imagine this, that a large number of different technologies is all together involved into this one machine. Now imagine how will it be possible for a child to think about all these 6 or 7 different fields when he's being taught only science, maths. He should be able to integrate it in the classroom. He should be able to think with all together. So then he will be able to create something new. And I keep telling all teachers, remember this one point. When you enter into the class, ask yourself one simple question. What can I do today that my students will be motivated to be innovators of tomorrow? Ask yourself a question when you enter the classroom. What can I do today that I can motivate my children to become innovators of tomorrow? Right? That is the crux of the matter. So if you are learning today from me, if you are doing something about STEM education, you have kept the first step. Because if you do not know, your child does not know, your students do not know. Right? Because you are the ones who are going to be in the class. 36 years of my teaching experience, I have gained a lot of experience in teaching students, right? And I realize how important it is for them to think in an integrated fashion, because I used to teach maths first and later on shifted to physics and chemistry. So I know how these 3 subjects are really integrated together, right? So therefore, imagine this. You are doing a great service to your students, and not only your students, maybe your own children, and ultimately to the whole country, right? Let us create innovators for our country. These devices are coming from China. There it is a simple cottage industry. It is a simple cottage industry. Why can't we start having innovators in our country? And the first step is what you have done right now. If you can motivate your students to think differently, not copycats, not copycats. If America has got an Amazon, we got a Flipkart. If they have got an Uber, we have got an Ola. And we are trying to copy everything that is possible. We don't want copycats. We want people who can create something new, something different. And the first step is to start with you, right? You are the motivator for them. You are to do your groundwork first, right? Because the children, they believe in you, they trust in you. Okay, so let's see how we can do it. STEM education is basically about integrating, right? It equips students with the skills necessary to thrive in a technology driven world. Now, what is the traditional approach? What do we normally do? a grade 5 teacher while teaching waste management will normally discuss that in the class, right? Most of the time, she keeps telling what is biodegradable, non-biodegradable, where to go and put it, etc., etc. But the challenge here is that theoretical knowledge does not engage students properly. They lack real-world applications. They do not develop innovative skills or solutions, right? But when it comes to STEM, when they are taught the same thing using STEM, right, then they start making.
We consider this as a waste material. As we put this on the sensor, the sensor will decide accordingly.
Just 1 minute.
And throw it into the respective zones.
Now what you see here is a small project what students have made this is one of the projects which we have in our program as well. This particular thing is done by students. What is important here is what I want you to actually note in all these things is that the confidence with which they speak. When they are making this project, whether it is viable or not, that's not the question. The question is, during making of this project, they will be learning a lot about what dry waste is, what wet waste is, what is the importance of separating them, innovating something new, and then try to understand what are the possible problems, right? So if you look at this robotic arm, right, it involves science, like studying about human arm anatomy. How many bones are there in the human arm? Can that be replicated on the robot, right? Technology is involved in programming and controlling the motion parts, prototyping and iterating robotic arm mechanisms. Their engineering is involved. Mathematics is involved in finding the coordinates of where the robotic arm is to be positioned. Now look at drones. In drones, you have how the science part of drones is how air, gravity, weather affects the flight. What is technology? Technology involves the cameras, the GPS, the sensors, etc. Engineering involves building and programming the drone. And mathematics is involved in how to actually calculate the flight path and do the PID. That is, anybody got idea about what is PID? Okay, PID stands for, yeah, anybody? Yeah, PID stands for proportional integral differential, right? Where integration and differentiation is used to ensure that the drone actually flies in the exact velocities that is required, right? Now, what is the benefit of Khushbu? What do you want to see? You're saying, please show the video again. Okay. Yeah, that video I will show you again at a little later stage. Right. Now, what are the benefits of STEM education in today's world? Essentially encourages critical thinking and innovation. It enhances real-world applications, solve everyday challenges, boost 21st century skills, prepare students for the future careers, increase engagement and hands-on learning, active learning and experimentation. Now, these are the major advantages of STEM education in today's world, right? Now, there is a lot of things which all the stakeholders can do. How are different stakeholders responding to this change? And by the way, who are the stakeholders? Parents, government, students, and teachers. These are the four main stakeholders. Now, what are the parents doing? Parents are enrolling their children for robotic classes, right? Yeah, you will get the recording, Kirti, no problem. Enrolling their children in robotics, coding, and STEM classes, right? What is the government doing? The government is creating science labs. Now you know that you will be getting the everything. You will be getting the recording, right? Science labs are being. This is the usual science lab that you see, but the government is now setting up. If you know, there are more than about 10,000 Atal tinkering labs are being set up all over the country, right? Atal tinkering labs are now changing the scenario around the country. But the problem here in all these ATL labs is this, that majority of it, right, they are run by teachers who have not been actually trained. They have been given a few projects and they carry out certain activities. What is the exact purpose of this program? That is somehow missing somewhere, right? And that is the gap that we are trying to fill in, right? Around the country, there are a lot of STEM labs being set up. But what are students doing, right? The students are moving away from traditional projects. Like you must have seen this project where you and me must have done this. I have done this. Maybe you also must have done this. Light travels in a straight line, and you move one of the cardboard sheets, and then what happens, etc. Yes or no? Yes, but does light actually travel in a straight line? Does light actually travel in a straight line? Any physics teachers can let me know. Yep. So, yeah, light actually travels in the form of waves, right? Light has got dual nature. That's right. Fantastic. So, now this kind of things, we were never taught in that way at that time, right? Now, also students are making these kind of projects which are static. All these things have gone. The time has gone. Traditional projects involving syringe and water and things like that. All these things. Yeah, Atal Tinkering Lab. Yes, I will explain to you. Just hold on. Now, this is
So here is our school and this is our school's main gate. We had used the rain sensors, so when we place our hand over here, the gates will open and close automatically for 5 seconds. Then we have also used the light sensors. Whenever it is dark, the lights will go on. All the school lights will go on. And whenever it is daytime, means there is light, they will all switch off.
right. Now this, what is important here is, yeah, another one, just
सर ये ऑटोमेटिक रेन डिटेक्टर है, जैसे कि यहाँ पे बाहर कपड़े सूखने को डाल रखे होते हैं, तो जब बारिश आती है तो वो कपड़े भीग जाते हैं. इसी के कारण मैंने एक प्रोजेक्ट बना रखा है. यहाँ पे पानी डालते हैं, वैसे ही कपड़े अंदर हो जाएंगे, और जैसे ही धूप निकलेगी वैसे ही ये बाहर हो जाएंगे. ये यहाँ सर ये
right. Now, this kind of projects are being done by students. The important point here is this, that it is not about, as I told you, the project alone. It is about the planning, the execution, the involvement of the teachers, the involvement of other students in it, and then somebody is explaining it. All those things develops very important skills in the students which are required for the 21st century. Now, the kids are now participating in coding and robotic competitions. So it is essential for you teachers to be a part of that and help them and assist them, right? So what are the teachers doing? If you see in today's day, majority of the teachers are still teaching in the traditional way, teaching in isolation. What do you mean by saying teaching in isolation? It means teachers, and that is not anybody's particular fault or something like that. That's what is happening. Physics teacher teaches physics, science teacher teaches science, Hindi teacher teaches this. But how can we integrate them together? How can they bring together? How can one teacher have some idea about all subjects? That is important, right? What teachers need to do? Teachers cannot teach in isolation. They have to connect their teaching with the real world application, right? Impart 21st century skills, right? And integrate the subjects with real world application. How much time do we have, right? How much time do we have for this entire thing, right? Now, we have very less time. First industrial revolution, there was 100 years for educators to change. Second industrial revolution, teachers got 50 years to change. Third industrial revolution, technology have forced teachers 20 to 30 years, but still teachers could say, okay, fine, for me, it's okay. I have done my job. I will retire. And when my daughter becomes a teacher, she will take care of the new technology. That was possible third industrial revolution. But now that is not the situation. Let me tell you, this is very, very important. Please listen to this very carefully. your generation and my generation, in the sense that we are all, I believe, okay, although a little white hair, but okay, we are all together, we are all teachers, right? Although I have pulled back from teaching from this year onward, but otherwise, we are all teachers. Now, this generation of teachers is, you can say, the most disadvantaged one. And the reason is because we learnt in the old pattern and we have to teach in the future pattern. Do you agree with that? We studied and we learnt and we practiced in the old pattern, right? But now we are being told everything has changed. Please adjust with what is there the latest. Yes or no? Right? Many teachers who have never ever seen a computer, you are telling them you should take STEM classes in the class. What do? Right? And then you go into panic, and then you have one of your students coming and telling you, ma'am, I did this on Google Gemini. Right? I created an app. And then you say, what is Gemini? Right? Now, yeah, so this is what is happening. Tough time for teachers. That's right. And okay, we have to meet the challenges. Teachers were at the forefront of all challenges. Anywhere in history you see, teachers have taken the lead in changing the society. You and me can do it. We will do it. There is no doubts about it. Right? Now, we can enhance teaching methods. Right? Conventional teaching is no longer there now. Right? Real world applications is very important. Right? You need to see science and technology everywhere around you. I'll just give you a simple example. You have a washing machine at home, correct? You have a washing machine at home. How many aspects of science can you teach using the washing machine? If you are a physics teacher, put about physics. If you are a chemistry teacher, put about chemistry. How can you teach physics, chemistry, maths, biology, everything in that washing machine? One thing. One thing from each teacher. Come on, let's see. You have a washing machine at home. Centrifugal force physics. Fatafat, jaldi. Centrifugal force. Everybody's going around centrifugal force. Circular motion. Chemistry, maths. Quickly. Detergents. Yeah, detergents, chemistry. Timing, you can use maths. Yes, timer. ICT can go for programming. Hardware and software. Fantastic. Printed circuit boards. Detergents. Right? Yeah. Adhesive forces, cohesive forces. Right? Now tell me one thing, all of you. How many of you have taken that example to the classroom? Except centrifugal force. Yeah. If you have not done it, please put a no. No problem. Yes, very good. Be honest to put in a no also. Okay. Right. Now you have a fan in your house. How much of technology is there in that fan? Right? How much of technology is there in that fan which you are having in your house? Right? How many of you are really aware how an induction stove functions? Right? Okay. Now, what I'm trying to tell you here is we have to keep ourselves updated. Right? Fine. Great. I'm finding, yeah. So like this, pick up one item from your house every day and see what can you put your subject into that. And let me tell you, that is STEM. That is STEM education. That's it. Okay. You take one item from your house, go to your students and explain them how that works and relate it to your subject topic. Right? Relate it to your subject topic. That exactly is STEM education. Right? And ask them, how can you improve this? The washing machine is drying the clothes only up to a certain limit. What can you say about completely drying it? Can you invent it? Tell it to your students. Ask them, can you invent a method by which it will be dried completely? Then they will understand why it dries only up to a certain limit. Now, these are the real world applications where teachers are taking it to the field, right? help students in STEM competitions and projects. NEP is encouraging cross-curricular, yeah, that's right. NEP is encouraging cross-curricular integration. STEM integrates multiple disciplines together. Students gain a holistic understanding of how different subjects intersect. Right? Now, what are the STEM opportunities? Now, many people would be asking me, sir, if I do this course, what is going to be the use to me? By this time, you already got an idea why you need to do it, right? Because you cannot be left behind. You cannot be left behind in today's technological world. You cannot say that I learned it this way, I'm going to teach it that way. No, it's going to change. But you have far more greater opportunities. You can be a STEM teacher, right? You can be a STEM coordinator in your school. Now tell me how many of you know of any qualified STEM teacher in your school? How many qualified STEM teachers are there in your school? Okay, Xiaomi, very good. No, I'm talking about others. Yeah, good. None. I find none. Maximum is none. Right? So this is the state of affairs. So if you are going to do a STEM course, right, you will be the only one. And the principal requires a coordinator to run a STEM program or teach others about STEM courses. All right. You will be the first one to be called. Right. You need to prepare for that. Right. You can own a STEM lab. Now tell me how many of you are parents here of, parents here, those who are having children, right? They will know that in your surrounding area of about 20 kilometers, a radius of 20 kilometers, how many STEM labs are there? How many STEM labs are there in a 20-kilometer radius of your house? 0. Many of you are saying 0. You increase that radius to 50. You will still find hardly anything. In any case, your child is not going to go beyond 50 kilometers. Okay, 2 labs. You might be staying, if you are saying 1 or 2 labs, you might be staying in a city, in an urban area, right? Bangalore, Mumbai, Lucknow, somewhere like that. But generally, you will hardly find any. So you can be, this is an opportunity for you to start a STEM lab. You can be a curriculum designer. You can be a technology integration specialist. You can be a professional development trainer, robotics coding teacher. You can also be a part-time robotics coding teachers, right? So this is what is happening. According to the UNESCO report, STEM teachers are in shortfall around the world. We at Up Educators, we have got a very interesting program for you, wherein we take you from the very basics to the advanced levels, right? We have got 2 programs for STEM. One includes STEM certified STEM teachers, and the other one is STEM robotics teachers. STEM robotics, STEM teacher is essentially for integrating it with science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, whereas robotics is essentially for teachers, those who are ICT teachers, right? Here you get in certified STEM, right? It is the basics all about STEM education, whereas in STEM robotics, there is a little more advanced robotics, IoT, etc. Right? Now, we have something like water conductivity meters, teachable machines. We also involve AI, right? Teachable machine is one very interesting one. I use this particular thing, teachable machine, for, I had a small skin problem. So I fed the system with a number of pictures of skin issues, and then gave it the names. And then I took a photograph of my skin problem and gave it to teachable machine. It could identify out of all those what is my exact problem, right? So such kind of advancements are there, which you also need to be aware about. So we will be giving you some idea. Now here, you have different plants. What is the type of plant diseases that the plant has got? You can
AI-powered
recognize
web
using
app that can tell
teachable
whether a
machine.
crop leaf is healthy or diseased just by uploading an image or using your webcam. Here's the web app. First, I'll upload a diseased leaf image, and it predicts diseased correctly. Now, I'll upload a picture of a healthy leaf, and as you can see, the model predicts healthy with high confidence. Something meaningful.
Okay. Now, AI simulators, we help you to learn about simulators, right? Now I'll just share a small, I'll just move ahead. Now this is the AI apps which you can create. You can also do vibe coding. We will be having a program on vibe coding as well as a part of our STEM program. IoT, what you're going to learn in IoT is Introduction to Arduino R4 Wi-Fi. You will be studying about IoT databases. You will be studying about connecting R4 Wi-Fi to IoT platforms, connecting sensors and actuators. Basically Internet of Things projects include DHT11, building home automation projects, gas detector project, soil moisture detector, etc. This is a soil moisture project which you will be getting the level of moisture in your mobile phone. Now, what is the advantage of this? It is not about only making this project. You can make this project by looking at some videos or YouTube videos and things like that. But important point is how you will be able to utilize it in your school. That is very important. AI using IoT, right? Face recognition softwares, how you can use. Also, we have a project on radar systems, how you can use or make radar system with ultrasonic sensors. This is another project that we have, which is a light following robot, right? Yeah, certificate link will come up soon, Xiaomi. Okay, right. So light following robot, wherever light is there, it moves in that direction, right? When it is dark, it moves away from it. This is another project which we have. This is your joystick controlled robot, right? Which is the robot is being controlled using a joystick, right? This is another project. We also have entrepreneurship development program and career guidance. Somebody was asking about Atal Tinkering Lab. In this program, which is a master class, okay, which is a part of our STEM, certified STEM and STEM robotics program, this particular entrepreneurship and career guidance, this will give you an idea about the entire process of Atal Tinkering Lab, how to set up your own Atal Tinkering Lab, how to get STEM.org affiliation, how to get Skill India certifications, etc. Right? So all these things are how you can teach robotics in tuition or coaching classes, right? All these things will be given in the entrepreneurship development program, right? Which is a master class after your course is completed. We have e-learning modules from Intel SFI. You are getting a certificate from Intel, right, at the end of it, right? So we have certain topics which are mandatory for STEM and certain which are non-mandatory for STEM, right? And it is mandatory for STEM robotics. But although these are divided into two like this, we suggest normally that you do both together. The difference in the fees is just about the cost of the extra material required for the STEM robotic kits, right? So it will be a good idea that you get 3 certifications: STEM, STEM robotics, and Intel certification. Is STEM learning really difficult? Kids are learning. Why kids here? I learned at the age of 59, right? And I become an instructor in STEM. So if I can, I think most of you are younger than me. So obviously you will be able to learn it. Not a big deal. And we have a lot of success stories like teachers, those who have used the STEM education. Just today, somebody has messaged me saying that he has got a job as a STEM coordinator in one of the leading schools. Ayushman, please do not, please delete it. Ayushman. Okay. Right. Ayushman, please do not draw. Okay. Right. Now, a number of teachers have got inspiring stories about what they have achieved because of the STEM robotics program which they have done. Non-technical teachers, those who have learned from us, have been able to go to villages and explain to the children over there about IoT. And see, this is a message which was sent by this teacher, Vamshi Krishna, when he went into the field and started explaining this to the students. We have quite a few of them who have given us a fantastic review.
I had to say, I just started this journey with a roller coaster emotion. When I have been teaching computer for the past 8 years, but robotics, I have never gone inside that. My school had a robotics teacher and she had to suddenly leave the job. And my school wanted me to take up this robotics. I had zero knowledge about robotics and I didn't want to say no also to the principal because I have been working there for a long years. I didn't want to break the trust of my principal. So I said yes. On the day when I had to go for taking up the stock from the old robotic teacher, when she was reading up the name of this breadboard, jumper wires, resistors, I didn't understand anything because I'm not even from a physics background. I don't even have a knowledge of science because I'm a commerce student.
Now imagine this, a commerce student is taking so confidently, she is able to take the STEM classes. And all that is possible because of the course she did. How could you learn STEM online? Right? You can do STEM by using simulators. We start with from the very basic. We start with simulators and then we move ahead. Yeah, you will become a STEM instructor. Very good. And more importantly, I'll tell you something very important, that you get a certification from NASSCOM, right? That is with the Government of India's logo on it, right? Right. So this is the STEM kit that you will be getting. There's a STEM robotics kit that you will get, right? This is the drone kit. By the way, this is not a kit. This is shown fully assembled, but the drone comes completely disassembled, right? Not disassembled. You will have to actually make it. You will be connecting them together. You will be doing a test flight in your house under my guidance. I will be the one who will be teaching you. By the way, I'm teaching all the three: STEM, STEM robotics, and drone. We have two instructors, myself and one Vedang sir. Both of us will be there to teach you all these subjects. So what is it about? It is 2 months live instruction-led training, right? Regular doubt-solving sessions, 20+ projects and assignments, right? The classes go on weekdays. Class timings are for 1.5 hours, 3 days per week. And classes timings are generally 8:30 to 10 p.m. Right. The next batch will be starting in the first week of July. Right. So the sooner you register, the better. Now this is batch starts 23rd June. We just started this batch. It's already going on. So the next batch will be starting in the first week of July. Right. So if you're enrolling immediately, please tell them that you are attending this particular session, right? So if you're enrolling immediately, you will be getting it for 4,000 rupees. STEM and IoT kit will be free of cost for you if you enroll in the next 2 days. For certified STEM robotics teacher, it is 15,900 plus 18% GST. 6,000 rupees worth of STEM kit is there, which will be free of cost in case you are registering within the next 2 days, right? And as far as drone is concerned, by the way, drone program right now is the drone program is essentially about 3,000 rupees. It is basically an add-on class. We also give master classes on Vidblocks, 3D printing, digital, this one AI projects like Arduino Cube boards, etc. Now the most important part, Deepak, I will answer you, don't worry. Deepak, I will answer your question, no issues, right? Right. So certifications, government approved NASSCOM certificate. This is the one most important thing, right? Intel AI professional development certification, accredited by STEM.org, program certificate from UpEducators, right? And I'll just share the form with you for those of you who are waiting for the certificate. I think all are looking for the certificate, right? Just give me a minute and I will share that thing with you. Okay. And you will also get the certificate link in your WhatsApp group, as well, right? So kindly fill up this form to get your certificate, right? I've given you the form in the group, right? Now, right, yeah, the form is there available. Kindly fill the form, all of you, so that you get your certificates, right? Okay. Now, yeah, if you need to organize something for your school, please let us know, right? Okay, now for your doubts, I'm opening it up. You can ask your doubts, whatever doubts you have. I'll be clarifying your doubts. Yeah. Recorded video, this video, you will get the recording of it. Right. Somebody had asked a doubt. Is this about? Yeah. Deepak, are you there? Yeah. I think Deepak has left. You were asking something. Okay. Anybody want to ask something? Anybody has got any doubts related to STEM? Need not essentially be about the courses. Which link are you talking about? Xiaomi, I don't know your name, so please forgive me for that. Yeah, the link I have already shared with you. I have already, yeah, Nikhat, I have already shared the link. This, please fill up this form and you will get your certificates in your email. It is automated. Okay. So please fill up the form and then you will get it in the this one. Yeah, anybody would like to know something, and I would be glad to get your comments or your views on the chat box. Right? If you have, yeah, are you providing any hands? Yes, this is absolutely a hands-on training. This is absolutely hands-on training. The entire course is what you call hands-on, and this session essentially was to give you an idea about what STEM education is, right? We have a workshop. We have a workshop which is again free, where you will be actually doing how many opportunity of job. Okay, just 1 minute, Huh? Yeah, so along with at the end of the session, along with our workshop, right? We have a workshop which is there for STEM. It is generally for 2 hours. In that 2 hours workshop, which is free of cost, which is absolutely free of cost, right? In that workshop, you are doing hands-on projects, right? You will be doing hands-on projects, right? But the course as such is for 2 months, right? 2 months program. Yeah, Meenakshi, go ahead. You were asking something. Yeah, Meenakshi, go ahead. How many opportunity of job after doing this course? Yeah, tremendous amount of opportunities for job. As I told you just now itself, you have seen most of the schools don't have. Yeah, just 1 minute. Let me just unmute you. I think you're. Yeah, now I think it should be okay. Yeah. So job opportunities are quite a bit, because most schools don't have a STEM teacher, a qualified STEM teacher. After doing this course, you appear an exam of NASSCOM, right? Where you get 2,500 rupees refund. Okay. So in this situation, your job opportunities increases once you have done this course. Yeah, somebody was asking a doubt.
Good evening, sir. I have a query regarding AI, or you can say STEM. As we are teacher, we use ChatGPT, Gemini, or any other AI app. But
Right.
how we can introduce AI to classroom or to the student, that so that they can't misuse the AI, but they can be very productive about their AI any app. So please
And
guide me for that.
fantastic, fantastic. See, now how do we use AI? See, AI is inevitable. We can't do anything about it. It is there and it is there to stay, right? So whether you like it or not, the AI will be used. Now, the point is, how are we going to ensure that the students, how are we going to ensure that the students use it judiciously? Now, we have, are you a science teacher, math teacher? What teacher are you?
Yes, I am a computer teacher.
Fantastic. You are a computer teacher. So now, as you're a computer teacher, you are aware that you can make different apps using
Yes,
computer
sir.
language,
Yes, sir. Yes,
right?
yes. I know.
Right. Now, we have a provision in Google Gemini or AI Studio, right? Or Claude or ChatGPT,
Yes,
etc.,
yes.
where you can create an app of your own, right? You can create an app within no time. You can teach them how you can upload this app on their own website.
Okay,
All this is
okay.
not important. All this we are going to teach you, no problem. But what is the issue is you have to ask your students, identify one problem for which you can create an app.
Okay, sir.
Done?
Mostly, what I found that
I'll
if
just
we,
give you, I'll just interrupt you. I'll just give you one example. Right? You
Mhm.
create you know that in your all surrounding areas, a lot of people are putting the waste on the road. Correct? All chips packets are thrown all over the street.
Yes,
Create an
sir.
app where people will be able to take photograph of this and upload it.
Yes, sir. Mm-hmm.
Interesting thing, no? So ask them how
Yes,
you
sir.
can
Very
solve
interesting.
today's problems. Right? That is
Okay,
precisely what is required. So when it is not about
okay.
making the app, it is the issue is how, for what purpose they make the app. Done?
Yes, sir. Actually,
Yes.
what I found that mostly when we give them any project or any assignment, they usually do, they usually use ChatGPT for that. But what I also noticed that they are not thinking their thinking, but they are
No,
just
no,
usually
no.
blindly using the
What
app
you got to do,
ChatGPT.
what you got to do for that. See, and that is exactly what we do in our project-based learning and inquiry-based learning sessions. What we do is we tell you that how you can motivate your students. I'll give you one example from that story.
Okay,
Now,
sir.
you told me just now that your students are copying from ChatGPT without knowing anything, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes.
That is a problem. What you got to do is,
Blindly they are.
what you got to do is you have to make the ground clear to them in the beginning itself. Tell them you identify the project. Number one, you tell me how you're going to go about doing it. Give me a plan. Number three, when you are doing this project, please let me know at which stage you are every 2 days or every 3 days, whatever it is. Number four, you are going to demonstrate that in the class. Okay. You are going to present it in front of your class where I will also sit in the class and everybody will be asking you doubts. Now tell me, what is the problem in using AI? Let him use ChatGPT. Where is the problem? Isn't that going to work?
No, the problem is not that they are using ChatGPT. I have no issue with that. I am saying that they are not using their brain to think about some topic. They are just blindly just send the message,
Exactly.
ChatGPT, okay, give me the idea of my friend
Now,
post.
when they present it in the class and then they know that the entire class is going to ask them doubts, including you, right? They have no
Yes,
choice
yes.
but to learn.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, you will detect that it is simply brought from ChatGPT and give him a big zero. Simple.
Yes.
Not only
Yes.
that, not only that,
Mm-hmm.
most projects should be presented in a PTA meeting.
Oh, yeah, very good.
Okay. Call all the parents of your class. Don't wait for the full school. Call parents of your class. Tell them, sit together, sit beside your child and please explain. Now, your child comes in front of the stage and explains. Right? Parents also feel proud. And they will
Yes,
also
very
come
good
to know
idea.
what others are doing. Let parents also ask doubts how this is going to help change the society. You know your child is becoming an innovator.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Got it? In that, what
Yes,
happens is
sir.
they will not focus on the marks they get in the exam. They will focus on how my child is developing in the school. That
Yes, sir.
mindset is important. Most
Yeah.
important thing, NEP 2020 wants parents also to be involved. We are not. We are bringing parents only once in a PTA meeting. That also we consider it as a burden. Let the parents take the burden. No, you share it.
Yes,
You
sir.
take only
Thank you, sir.
33%.
Yes, I got it. Thank you so much.
You are taking 99% of the burden. 0.5 is taken by the student. Another 0.5 is taken by the parent. Distributed 33%. No, where is the problem?
Yes, 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 yes.
Right.
Very good
Okay.
approach, sir. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Hello.
Okay, Prajapati,
Hello, sir.
you can leave now. We have finished. Those who want to leave can leave. I am clarifying the doubts now. If you don't have any doubts, you can leave. Thank you,
Hello.
Nirmala Devi. Just 1 minute. Thank you, Nirmala Devi. I teach general science until 8th. Yeah, physics, not expertise. Don't worry. Don't worry about whether you're a physics teacher or not. I'm there to help you out. Don't worry about that. Okay? Yep. Yeah, somebody was asking it out. Go ahead.
Sir, is this a basic level or an advanced level? You will teach advanced level till?
We will take you from a tricycle to a bicycle to a motorized vehicle. Okay? Stage by stage. Don't worry about it. Okay?
Sir, is this coding based or?
Now, absolutely no coding. You've seen one teacher who is a commerce teacher telling that I am now working as a STEM teacher.
Okay,
Right?
sir. Okay.
It's absolutely your interest. That's it. You know, I did a course from Harvard University on science of cooking.
Okay.
I'm a flight engineer, mechanical engineer.
Okay.
Right? I have done STEM robotics. Right?
Okay.
Design thinking from IIT Madras. I'm a
Okay,
career
sir.
counselor.
Okay.
If I can do all this stuff, you can very well do it.
Okay, sir. Okay.
And why I did it has a reason that you should know. Why I did so many courses is because you find lot of career counselors, you find a lot of people, those who have no experience in the field doing career guidance.
Okay.
They read the books and books of career guidance.
Okay.
What is
Okay.
a pilot? What is a engineer? What is a mechanical engineer? What is a cook? What is a chef? They will
Yes,
read
yes.
all this from career guidance books and come and give a lecture. I
Yes,
did
yes.
at least 6 months course on each subject.
Okay.
And then I'm coming to you.
Okay,
so
sir.
now
Okay.
when I talk about cooking, now I'll tell you one example which I give. Have you ever, all of you, all the 100 people, those who are sitting here right now, I'm asking you right now, have you ever seen a diabetic menu in any restaurant?
No.
There are at least 50% of the people sitting in a restaurant at any time is diabetic.
Okay.
But do we have a diabetic menu in any restaurant? Isn't that a great invention?
Yeah, absolutely, sir.
Can't students do research on that?
Yes.
What knowledge do you need?
Yeah.
Okay. So this kind of things will go in project-based learning, which is a part of our training.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right. So
Okay, sir.
Sanskrit teacher, absolutely. You can do it in Sanskrit. Let me ask you a simple question. As a Sanskrit teacher, right? Now tell me, can't you have an app which can be made to have all the grammar of Sanskrit put together, wherein you type in a sentence and you will get to know whether it is the right framework or not? Now you're teaching it.
No idea, sir.
Yeah. So you can make your children do it.
Okay.
Right? Motivate them. I'm a fresher, experience. Okay, so that Shweta, so that I can make the students understand the topic in better way. Be rest assured. Did you like my way of teaching by talking right now, Shweta? Yes? Okay. Be with me for 2 months and I will assure you. Right? You will be just like me. Right? Because for me, giving examples, giving analogies is very, very important. You have to give examples. Now, in chemistry, you're talking about, pardon? Yeah. Shweta, you must be, as you are teaching chemistry to freshers, right? You must be talking about atomic structure, correct? Right. When you go to your class and talk about atomic structure, right? What is an electron? Is it a particle? Is it a wave? Does it exist? Yes, no. Shweta. It is a wave. Right. If electron is a wave, right, and it is going around the nucleus, right, how does it go in p orbital and s orbital and d orbital and so on and so forth? And then somebody in the junior classes, we are teaching them, it is going in a circular pattern, right? Now there, if you and me are made up of atoms, are we waves? Right? So all this, the moment you start talking about such things in the class, you get attention from the students. Be prepared for that. Give something new every day, which your students have never heard before. That is the skill of a teacher. Right? Right. Fantastic. Right. Anything else? Anybody else wants to ask any doubts? Okay. So if all of you are done with it, kindly fill up that form so that you will get your certificates in your mail. Okay. Thank you all very much. Yeah, Nidhi, go ahead. Put it in the chat box. Put it in the chat box. Nidhi, I think I've missed it. Thank you, Shagupta. Nidhi, you can switch on your mic and speak, no problem. Could you please guide for guidance and counseling job as a fresher? Okay. As far as guidance and counseling, if have you done any course or anything like that on career guidance?
No, sir. Actually, I am a student of Master in Education and I
Which
recently
one?
completed Master in Education.
Okay.
So I think I am that much capable to लोगों से बात करना, लोगों के बारे में जानना, उनके साथ बैठ के चीज़ों को बहुत ईज़िली मैं कन्विंस कर पाती हूँ और सामने से उनकी बातें समझ पाती हूँ एज़ अकॉर्डिंग टू देम, not
बिल्कुल
according to me. So I
बिल्कुल
think I have that much capability to being a counselor or to guide the persons. So I just
Okay.
want to need how could I go in this field for guidance or counselor as a fresher?
Okay. इट विल बी ये आपका जो करियर गाइडेंस के लिए आपका जो इंटरेस्ट है वो आज के जमाने में बहुत जरूरी है. बहुत सारे बच्चों को बिल्कुल कोई आइडिया नहीं है कि आगे जाकर के करना क्या है. ना उसके लिए सबसे अच्छी बात यह है कि आपको कंटिन्यूअसली पढ़ते रहना चाहिए. पढ़ना मतलब नॉट अबाउट रीडिंग एज सच, लर्निंग. और वो लर्निंग कैसे करेंगे आप जाकर के हर एक प्रोफेशन के लोगों से बात करें. राइट.
Okay.
जैसे कोई कंप्यूटर इंजीनियर है या कोई सिविल इंजीनियर है, किसी से भी दोस्ती करो. मे बी ऑनलाइन, लिंक्डइन इज द बेस्ट प्लेस फॉर दैट. किसी से
Yes.
बात करो, उनसे पूछो कि आपका करियर कहाँ से शुरू हुआ था, आपका करियर कैसे चल रहा है, बिकॉज दे नो देयर फील्ड. ओके.
Yes, sir.
नंबर 1. नंबर 2, देयर इज अ वेबसाइट कॉल्ड एज वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम, WEF, वर्ल्ड इकोनॉमिक फोरम. उस वर्ल्ड
जी.
इकोनॉमिक फोरम में देयर इज अ रिपोर्ट विच इज पब्लिश्ड ऑन जॉब्स ऑफ द फ्यूचर. ओके. दैट
Okay,
वाज
sir.
पब्लिश्ड इन 2025. उस रिपोर्ट को डाउनलोड करो. वो करीब 130 पेज का है, 130 पेजेस. आप
जी.
उसको डाउनलोड करिए और उसको पढ़िए. ठीक है.
Okay, sir.
पूरा पढ़ने की जरूरत नहीं है, कुछ पोर्शन में वो दिया हुआ है कि which all jobs and careers are going to be finished in the next 10 years and what is going to survive in the next 10 years.
Okay, sir.
ठीक है, तो उस लिस्ट को ले करके you start researching on that particular aspect. Got it?
Okay, sir.
तो
Okay.
अभी आपको now how do you know कि एक बच्चे का capability है या नहीं है? Okay. Now I'll give you a simple example. मेरे पास कोई पेरेंट्स आए और बोला कि 11th और 12th उसको डालना है, ही इज गोइंग फॉर IIT प्रिपरेशन, ये वो सब. मैं बोला
जी.
डन, वेरी गुड. मैं बोला फर्स्ट यू डू वन थिंग, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड हाउ मेनी मार्क्स ही गॉट, राइट, आई एम नॉट इंटरेस्टेड इन दैट. आप एक काम करिए, 10 दिन के लिए, एक्चुअली 12 डेज, 12 दिन के लिए उसको बोलिए सुबह 4:30 उठे. ही इज गेटिंग अप नॉर्मली एट 6:30. Ask him to get up at 4:30 in the morning for 12 days. ठीक है? Non-stop, without anybody's help. Okay. After 12 days, अगर by chance बीच में कहीं मिस हो गए, from there onwards 12 days.
जी.
अच्छा, मैंने ये क्यों बोला? मैं इसलिए बोला कि जो बंदा डेडिकेटेड है, मुझे IIT क्लियर करना है, किसी भी हालत में करना है, उसके लिए मैं कुछ भी करने के लिए तैयार हूं, चाहे वो 4:30 उठना ही क्यों ना हो.
जी.
राइट. वो बंदा अगर 12 दिन तक अपना मेंटेन किया, उसके ऊपर इन्वेस्ट करो. इसके आगे सिर्फ उसको मोटिवेशन की जरूरत है, बाकी सब फिट हो जाएगा.
जी, because he is that much capable to do.
एब्सोल्यूट केपेबल नहीं, उसका इंटरेस्ट है, उसका डेडिकेशन,
Internal motivation, right?
यस यस
Okay.
यस यस. दिस इज द फर्स्ट टेस्ट दैट आई डू, कि जब पेरेंट्स आके बोलते हैं मेरा बेटा ना, ही इज द फर्स्ट इन द क्लास, ही इज द टॉपर, फर्स्ट टू 10th स्टैंडर्ड ही वाज टॉपर, दिस थिंग दैट थिंग एंड, मैं बोले ये ट्राई करो. उसके बाद आप उसके ऊपर 2-4 लाख रुपए इन्वेस्ट करो फॉर हिज स्टडीज. पहले ये टेस्ट करो. है ना?
Okay.
सो थिंक विद सम आइडियाज लाइक दिस, राइट? बिकॉज people should realize that what is their capability, and that is the job of a counselor to help them understand that. Listen to them. And you can also do one more thing. You can go to IIT Madras Pravartak Foundation. Okay? IIT Madras Pravartak Foundation करके एक वेबसाइट है, right?
Yes,
They have
sir.
tied up for a small course on career guidance. ठीक है? Do that
जी.
course and you will get a book of 100 different careers as a ebook. ठीक है?
Okay, sir. Okay.
So yeah, that will also help you. There
Sir,
is an
what,
exam for that. I
yes, sir.
have cleared that exam. Yeah.
Okay, sir, what is your personal email ID so I can even whenever I need to mail
Uh,
you?
Yeah, edutech.goa@gmail.com. It will be better that you can put it in the WhatsApp group or whatever it is. They will be able to get me. Done?
Edutech?
Okay. .goa@gmail.com.
Good evening,
Dot
sir.
com.
Yeah, good evening. Who is this?
Sir, myself Santosh, actually working in Aditya Birla Group
Okay.
as a chemistry faculty, sir,
Okay.
from last 22 years, sir.
Okay.
Sir, actually right now that we have introduced STEM also in our campus,
Okay.
but I am not well versed with the STEM, even though I have attended 2-3 workshops from
Yeah.
the Aditya Birla Group only.
Okay.
But I know like the project, how to create those all things I know, like generating an ideas, then making a physically like the model. But when it comes to the like applying the STEM and giving the coding, especially in the coding where I will lag, sir. Like I don't know how to give the coding.
Yes, yes. Here, when we do the project, our idea is not to teach you how to do only the project work, right? See, doing the project is one thing that you can do it from anywhere by what do you call that as looking at the YouTube videos and things like that. But the point is, how can you have this innovative mindset? That is what is important. As regards your doubt regarding the coding part of it, you don't have to learn coding at all. You don't need to do coding. See, आज के जमाने में कोडिंग करता कौन है? कोई नहीं करता है कोडिंग. सब कुछ तो चैट जीपीटी कर देता है ना? तो हाउ टू यूज चैट जीपीटी to get your code done. What you should know is, suppose if I give you some kit, आपको मैंने बोला कि मैं आपका प्रोडक्ट घर पे पहुंचा दूंगा आपका, ठीक है भाई, आपने बोला ये पहुंचा दो और हमने पहुंचा दिया, लेकिन आपको कम से कम पता तो चलना चाहिए कि प्रोडक्ट वही है जो मैंने मंगाया था. You get my point, right? So
Yes,
that
sir.
much amount of coding you should know. Means not writing the code. You should know how to read the code and find out the error. है ना? So that part we are teaching you. So you take it from ChatGPT. We are teaching you how you can give the what you call that as prompt for that. Once you get the code, you can also check it for errors. How to do that? That we are teaching you. Done? So don't worry about that. We will ensure that you
Sir,
will do your job confidently.
Sir, actually, that's the problem, sir. Like we used to like from the Chat GPT, we used to take the related coding, but the thing is that most of the time it will not work.
That is what I'm saying.
And we
It is not working. It is not working because the prompt is not correct, or after using it, because ChatGPT will give you a generic thing, right? It will give you some errors somewhere, some problem will be there, but you need to find out which line that error is there and how you can correct that. Those things is what is the nuances which we will be taking when we actually use those codes. Done?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Right.
Thank you, sir.
We'll be there to help you out. Don't worry. Okay. Right.
Thank you.
Thank you all
so
very
much.
much. Thank you all very much. Bye for now. Meet you all in the class.